Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. I guess friends ain't be dropping gems, always keep it genuine. Knowledge, power, and some funny. Every week, every Monday, pure, real, and honest. Tap in, leave a comment. You're tuned in to Mattie Mondays.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Mattie B, and this is Monday, and it's Mattie Mondays, and we are back around another 7 days, just off of the heels of Mother's Day. So of course we're gonna cover that. We're gonna do a quick check-in, and I'm gonna see how the last 7 days have been for you guys, and how you celebrated the weekend. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna keep it nice and clean and direct. All right, let me do a room check. Lena, what's up? Lena in the building. Hello, happy Mother's Day. C.Styles in the building. Twin in the building. Come on, get it up there. There we go. Mama Mattie in the building. Happy Mother's Day. Natalia, what's going on in the building? Musician Tailors, you already know, in the building. Not big in the building. Just like that. What's up? All right, guys. Thank you everybody for being here. I hope that you had a pretty solid 7 days. Again, we are off the heels of another Mother's Day. So of course, I want to make sure we cover it. Alexis is in the building. What's up? What it do? Thank you for being here. So of course, again, we're gonna cover Mother's Day. While we are, let me get this up here from Twin to everybody. Happy Mother's Day to the mothers. Yes. Natalia, happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers. Absolutely. Let me start those. Happy Mother's Day. Happy belated Mother's Day. I want to start again, per usual, by saying thank you and just giving gratitude for another day here in our community on this earth, but here inside of the Mattie Mondays community. Thankful for you all being here. Happy Mother's Day, Aunt Tam. She's a part of Mattie Mondays community, a huge part. And I failed to text you yesterday. Happy Mother's Day, Aunt Tam. So all my aunties, my greats, my friends, my cousins, happy Mother's Day. My family, happy Mother's Day to everyone. And then to the mothers, my grandmother, great grandmother, great aunties, those who have gone beyond, and same for y'all's families. The mothers that have transitioned, happy Mother's Day to them, for sure. But again, starting this stream by just giving thanks and gratitude for just being here and having this space to connect, to share, to keep updated with one another, and to just to pour into each other. You guys already know this is a huge part. It is a commitment, but it's a huge blessing to be able to connect directly with you guys every week, every Monday at 8 p.m. Even if it's not be a live stream, which is the exceptions. It's still a blessing for sure. Happy Mother's Day from C.Styles, and love and doves from Twin. All right. So what I wanted to do today was take a moment. I'm not going to hold you very long. Hopefully your Monday has started well. Had a little traveling today. But if you do not remember, I wanted to refresh your memory on last year's Mother's Day episode. I was able to get with three, well, I guess two technically the same generation, but three mothers from different generations, different significant age gaps. One being my mom, my oldest sister, and then one of my good friends, Brenda. And I had an interview to get their perspective and their experience, with one having grown kids and grands, one having teenagers, and one having well, at the time, 1 year old. So it was a great episode, three great conversations and interviews filled with a lot of gems, and it was very interesting to compare and contrast the perspectives and to just get better insight on what it looks like from a mother's shoe. Again, I'm an auntie, I'm a cousin, but I don't wear that mother hat. So it's always cool to just get it from their perspective. We can only assume and project, but it was an amazing episode. So if you have not seen the episode, I have put the link over here on YouTube in the bio, and I encourage y'all to go back and run that episode. It's like an hour and 45 minutes, but you know how they go. You in a car, you going through your day. Happy Mother's Day from musician Tailors. And it's an easy listen to get through and to have playing in the background. And once you do, you head over there and make sure you leave a comment to let me know that you were there. I pulled a few clips from that episode that I definitely want to share, and I'm gonna get some feedback from you guys on and while I do that, so you already be in motion. Let me know how you spent your day. Again, to those whose mothers have transitioned, my love to you. Um, and I can't say how that feels. I know the thoughts for me is to my grandma, as far as having a mother that has transitioned. But love to you guys. But I also do want to hear from those who still have that luxury of their moms in the flesh, how you spent your Mother's Day weekend. So if you would share in the comments and let me know, and even if you're a mommy, you know how you spent it with your children. What's good? We got Ashley in the building. What up? What up? What up? Happy Mother's Day from Mama Mattie. All right, so I'm gonna run a couple of these clips. I thought they were really cool clips to share, just to refresh your memory on what that episode looked like. When you go pull it up, it'll be just icons of myself and Brenda, myself and Tamika, myself and my mom, and we're just having a great conversation. And again, if this jogs your memory, we had the luxury and the opportunity to do it again with the father. So definitely gonna run those back a bit when that time comes. But let's jump into this first clip.
I use my kids as an example of I have 4 children under one household, but every last one of them are different. So if you're in a business and you have 20 people and they came from different households, then of course they're going to be different. And you have to tap into who they are and what makes them, or I guess the easy way to put it, learn their love language and go from there. And that's how you connect.
For sure. So that was a clip of my mom sharing her experience of how she has to approach the 4 of us. We are definitely very different. Different levels of crazy, different levels of stubborn, um, different levels of how we express our love, how we express our anger, how we express our fear. So I could see it, but again, being in her shoes, I do not know what that feels like to manage it, to show up again every day, um, with forgiveness, because I know it takes a lot of that to deal with us for, um, to show up every day with a level of grace, um, for us to be better and to grow and to get better. But I thought that was a bar. What's up, John, in the building? Thank you for stopping through here. I thought that was a great bar and a great clip to share. All right, so I know we're all on the heels of Mother's Day, but we have some parents in the building. So I'm gonna give you guys a second. Can you speak to your experience, if you have more than one, or even just in your experience of keeping kids, maybe step kids, but what that is like for the different personalities? Is this something that you guys experience as well, like having to approach them differently? We got Ash, my mom, Chev, twin, uh, Lena, those in the building. Is that something? Is that your shared experience as well? Just having to be very considerate of the different personalities. I imagine so. I want to hear from you guys though. All right. So while you guys are taking a moment to reply, A reminder that we still got the Black Big Energy t-shirts. They are up on www.hop.bio, Big Energy. And you can also link off to an easy checkout on MattieBmusic.com. So Big Energy tees. The black one is still up. The limited edition are no more. We might bring those back. I'm sure we'll bring those back. But the white crew, the white hoodie, only possibility is to catch myself or Chevy in person, but they're no longer online. Again, we wanted to make them special. Is why we, rolled them out as limited edition. But the black Big Energy tees are still available. So again, y'all can go cop those on MattieBmusic.com or the Hops link that's right here down below. And again, let me go grab that to refresh your memory. These are the black Big Energy tees. All right, so back over here in the comments, parents, even fathers, not just mothers, is that your shared experience as far as my mom spoke to the importance of having to approach your children based on their different personalities and love languages. All right, so while you guys are running that, I have another clip that I thought was really cool, short and sweet, from my big sister Tamika that she shared throughout. And again, these are 30-minute plus per interview, so a lot of great gems that are inside of these conversations. Again, hearing from my um, mothers to growing adults, grown grown kids, and then teenagers, and then as well as a toddler or a child. So let me cue this up. All right. So in the portion from Tamika, these are her closing remarks. So I'm gonna get that up here as well.
Before we depart, is there anything that you would like to leave the room with, to talk to different communities, or directly at mothers?
Mm-hmm. Um, One thing I would like to share to mothers is just to keep going. We have good days, we have bad days. Sometimes we have days where we feel like giving up, but I'm reminded of, this too shall pass. Um, and we do the best that we can. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it. Sometimes it may not look like it. But stay the course. Stay the course. Even when you feel, unappreciated sometimes. If we're not going to always get it right every single time. But as moms, I know that we love hard. And continue to do that for your children. Continue to advocate for your children. They may not, appreciate it now, but they will, and so just keep at it. You're doing a great job. If no one told you, you're doing a great job. Keep doing it. So yeah, that's what I want to share.
All right. Shout out to Tamika for that word. I think that was special how she closed it with just giving love and praise and encouragement to moms. I can imagine maybe just in general that those words are, taking those moments and just stop and look mothers in the eye and just say, hey, we appreciate you and don't give up. They might be few and far between for a lot of mothers. So I thought that was really important to share, just to all of our mothers and parents, that we appreciate you and don't give up. Please don't give up on us. I know a lot of us can be a handful, um, but we definitely need you, even if we haven't realized it yet. So I thought that was an amazing word for Tamika. One piece of it, what was the line? I forget what she said verbatim. Um, Definitely the don't give up, but it was something in there that triggered my thought of just appreciating appreciating what I have. I know that every relationship is not the same, and no relationship is perfect. Um, that was a piece. Um, we as the children, the kids, sometimes it takes us a while to grow a certain level of gratitude that our parents deserve, and especially a level of understanding to start to see ourselves in or to consider our parents' shoes at the time that they had us, in the culture and the time frame that they had us, at the age that they birthed us, their financial state, their familial state, all of those things that they had to deal with in their environment when we got here. Um, if we were the first, being their first child to figure it out with, if we were the second, third, or fourth, still being a different personality and adding another dynamic to their world, whether it was more challenging or just another mouth to feed and a person to protect. So I think that can get away from us, and go over our head as children, to not sit and just consider when we're angry, when we're resentful, uh, straight up ungrateful at times of what our parents have done. Because it's definitely easy to point out what they missed, what they didn't teach us, what they didn't give us, what they didn't provide. But it'll do us and it'll serve us just to be better people, if we take time to consider the things that they did do right. And even if they made some mistakes, the reality is that they didn't have to do it. They didn't have to step up to the plate, because there are some parents out here who choose to not stand up and take the challenge. So that's something that I think, as children, we can continue to do better, no matter how young or old, is to consider all of the things that our moms and our fathers, our parents, our the adults that stepped into those worlds throughout our life, the things that they sacrificed and what it really took for them. And when I do that, I can definitely say, I don't know if I would have been strong enough to raise the personalities that me and my siblings embody. I don't know that I would have the patience. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. If I would have had the will, but we definitely are blessed with a strong mom and a beautiful support system inside of our family and our friends, um, that have just always plugged in and been there from what I can remember. All right. So twin shares. I agree with Mama Mattie. I have a son and daughter who are definitely totally different. Facts. I had to learn to approach them differently. I had the mindset to treat them the same when they were not. Yeah. And I think that's fair. When you have a way of doing things just as a person, um, it takes learning and experience and maybe somebody to tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, consider doing it this way. So I can see how that takes time. And there's a clip as well where my mom compared, um she compared running a corporation or a business or a team, managing a team. It's the same as managing children, having to consider the different dynamics and the different personalities to be successful, or to be the most successful that you can possibly be. Um, but you have to learn that, you know what I'm saying, real time, when you're trying to treat John and Jane the same, when they don't have the same strengths and they don't respond to adversity the same way. So motivating people to do the same thing is not, it's not always gonna look the same way. And yeah, and your kids definitely if you don't figure that out as quickly as possible, I can see that making it more of a strain on the relationship. Okay, he gonna come. He gonna come make his way. Nook has entered the building, y'all. You can't see him, but he's here. All right. So Lena shares, I still am learning my children while learning myself at this stage in life, and the changes women experience at my age. That means setting boundaries so I can be a better me, mom, daughter, and coworker. That is a great point. From a child's, or a daughter's perspective. um, I definitely had to take moments to consider my mom, the woman. And that, as I got older and became and grew into, being a woman and having more lived experiences, that helped me to consider, without even asking her questions, without knowing all of her lived experiences, just considering her walk as a woman and not just my mom. She's all of those things, like you just said, Lena, a mom, a daughter, a coworker, not just not just mom. So y'all, you carry a lot of hats, and we are all ever learning and always growing. So that was definitely something that helped me to be a lot more understanding, to give grace where I was being impatient and didn't really understand, and yeah, just to grow as an individual, as a grown ass kid. All right, guys. As promised, I'm not gonna hold you too much longer. I have a final clip that I thought would be a great way to quote unquote close the show, but to be the last clip from the episode from last year, and that's from my mom. And here it goes.
My mom has always prayed this prayer, and then I started praying the prayer, and Tamika and y'all pray it, and now she's teaching my grands to pray the prayer. And that prayer is, God protect us from seen and unseen dangers.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we don't see,
Yeah.
he knows. So yes, that's those are the things that, as a mother, you're always thinking about, but or you think about. I ain't gonna say always, but you think about. But then you also have to believe that when you do pray that prayer, you have to believe that that He is going to do it, that God is going to do it.
Yeah.
All right. I definitely wanted to make sure that I shared that clip. Um, Another huge part outside of physically protecting and providing a weight that I know mothers and parents carry is wanting, to protect your cubs, your kids, your children at all times, but coming into the reality that you cannot. Um, I realized it for my mom and got a better perspective of why she had the level of concern that she did when I went off to college, and I realized in the amount of ways that things can go wrong, on so many different levels. Um, that's when I matured to another level of understanding of what it somewhat, what I'm saying, just getting a better idea of what it probably felt like for my mom to be concerned, because she had no control over the decisions I was making, no control over who I was around, and no control over the elements of things that just happen in life. Um, and that's a continued, no matter how old we get, I recognize that it's always a concern there that moms, parents, fathers carry, and accepting that you can't control it. I imagine that is a big battle and a huge thing to release and let go. But I do understand that this example and this prayer that my grandmother prayed, and my mom and a lot of my family I know are always praying for me and praying for us, is a way that she kind of let go of the reins, and gives it over to God, and just trust, and says the prayer, and just trust that it's going to be what it's going to be, and that she has trained us up to make at least decent decisions. We do we do all right. But yes, I definitely wanted to share that clip. Thought it was a great one to take us out into the week. um thank you again to our mothers, who are present, and it doesn't matter on what scale of the spectrum you fall, as far as like how well you think you're doing, how long you've been in your child's life, any of that. just the courage of bringing another life form into this world, I think in and of itself is a major step of courage. And then going on and going forward to raise another life form, to be responsible for another life, is exceptional. So thank you so much to our mothers. I love y'all. And yes, I'm gonna leave some room for you guys to drop some more thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. And yeah, we're gonna get into this week. And then we're gonna take it out. You guys already know we're gonna take it out with the big energy lyric video. If y'all do not know at least some of the verses, we gotta get it together, family, Mattie B music community. But now we're gonna run that lyric video right here at the end. And again, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for all of the love that you give in this room, and y'all already know outside of this room, especially for everybody that is in the building tonight. It it expands beyond Monday nights at 8 p.m., which is the even more special part about Mattie Mondays. We are building a foundation off of true love, friends, and just understanding and the openness of conversation, and we're just gonna keep building. And I'm gonna start offering some challenges for all of us to start bringing one person along with us each week. Somebody that you think can benefit from the conversations, can benefit from the space. And you just take the link and you make sure you share it with that one person that you really think can benefit from a community like ours that we're building. All right, Natalia shares. Shout out to the moms for doing their kids. Natalia said, shout out to the moms for doing their kids' school projects the night before it's due. That is a fact. Thank you for those times that you came through in the clutch, because kids waited until the last minute. Man, listen, moms always show up. That's a fact, and they be knowing it. It's crazy. I was I don't know. I think I was talking to my cousin Jameson, and shout out to Jameson. He just graduated from Campbell University. Congratulations to you. Very chill, cool, laid back kid, but he's an awesome spirit, an awesome heart, and we're proud of you, Jameson. So shout out to you. All right, here we go. My mom shares. Yes, I remember those days. That's that's the fact. Times four. Last minute everything. Listen, even those little things, I probably, I know I would have snapped a whole lot more than maybe we were snapped on. Yes, congratulations to my little cousin Jameson. To my younger cousin Jameson, he is a young man, and a tall, big in stature young man. So he is definitely not my little cousin anymore. John shares, you always lucky my mama wasn't doing no homework for me. just a little help with projects. I definitely had I had my homework in the clutch, but them last minute projects and forgetting until the night before and those store runs. Yeah. I apologize. I apologize. All right, y'all. We're gonna run it. We're gonna get into it. Thank you so much for being here. I love y'all. Make sure, man, that you are just mindful of the time that you have on this earth. Hug your people, love your people, and show up, man. Even when you don't feel like driving across town, you don't feel like picking up the phone, reconsider. Make time and make space. Let me see. Natalia said, my mom was definitely drawn on the you silly. She was drawn on the whiteboard with you. You silly. Shout out to Mama Nat for picking up the extra marker and jumping in there with the material and stuff that she paid for and spent her gas to go pick up. Shout out to you, and definitely the fathers. I know y'all be doing it too, hopping in there and pushing us through the finish line. We need it, even as adults, and I know y'all know. So we're thankful and grateful. Facts, mom and big sister. That's a fact. Big sister, well, I had two big sisters. So I had and my aunties and my great grandma. I was excuse me, and my grandma. So I had a whole bunch of mother figures. So I was super grateful. Three and home, four when my grandma was here and my aunt sent. So yeah, spoiled, definitely. So I had a lot of feminine energy and coverage in my life coming up. I'm super grateful for it. All right, y'all, let's run it. Have a great week. Thank y'all for taking the time to be here again on another Mattie Mondays. It's big energy. Show some love, drop some comments as the lyric video plays, and I will see you guys in 7 days. All right, love you.
Big steppers. Big. Let's go. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. They want to try, but they know they can't handle me. Mesmerized, cause I give them big energy. I got 50-11 fellas on my line with the drama. Yes. Wife drawn with me to be their baby mama. Yeah. A transform player, I am every woman. I need it all, no period, that's a comma. They lose their minds when I walk out. I put it on, left the flaws out. From my hair, nails, shoes. If he step up, he playing by my rules. Cause I got big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. They want to try, but they know they can't handle me. Mesmerized, cause I give them big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. They want to try, but they know they can't handle me. Mesmerized, cause I give them big energy. You ain't gotta like it, but they love it. They love it. Heating up 450 on the up. A1 top shelf, what's above it? Hater blockers on till I see you coming. They lose their minds when I walk out. I put it on, left the flaws out. From my hair, nails, shoes. If he step up, he playing by my rules. Cause I got big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. They want to try, but they know they can't handle me. Mesmerized, cause I give them big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. They want to try, but they know they can't handle me. Mesmerized, cause I give them big energy. Right foot, left foot, big step. Big moves, yeah, one after the other. Let's talk about it, salt and pepper. They in trouble, man, who gon' tell them? I'm a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets. Not too many can confirm, that's why they sleep about me. INDEPENDNT. Can't taste, can't touch, but you can pull up a seat. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. They want to try, but they know they can't handle me. Mesmerized, cause I give them big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. They want to try, but they know they can't handle me. Mesmerized, cause I give them big energy.